Hi YouTube, today I'm going to try and teach you how to learn frontside 180s, the easiest way, in my opinion. So, step number one, as with learning a normal 180, is finding a flat bank and learning it on the flat bank. This step is not 100% necessary, but it makes it much easier because you can learn the spin without worrying about how you land, like landing backwards or anything. So you want the flat bank, which is now frontside 180 is 180, but it's probably not. It's probably the opposite way most people do backside 180s naturally. I've got a video online explaining the difference between frontside and backside. If you don't know what I'm on about, I'll very quickly go through the difference. So, if I'm doing a backside 180, after I spin 90 degrees, my back will be facing the way I was going. Whereas if I do a frontside 180, after 90 degrees, my front will be facing the way I was going. So that's the difference. So I have my left foot forwards, that's riding regular. Backside spinning to the right, and frontside spinning to the left. If I'm goofy with my right foot forwards, then spinning to the left will be backside, and spinning to the right will be frontside. So that explains that. So step one, do the frontside 180 on a bank. Start off with, you won't be doing the full 180. You'll probably turn slightly, and then hop, and then turn slightly. So you might turn, hop, 90 degree turn, and then that's like a quarter of a spin, and then turn the rest. And then gradually you just keep increasing how much you spin until you're basically doing a full 180. A tip with frontside 180s especially is what you can do is you can once you turn a bit before you jump, you can kick out. So you have to turn your shoulders and your head for any spin trick. You can turn your head and then you kick out, and it helps you spin around. Especially with frontside 180s, you just kick around and you'll probably have most of the spin done already. Try and watch. It's kind of hard to see because you do it with it, your whole body follows with it, but I'll try and show you. So after you've got the 180 on the bank done, you want to get the 180, the actual hop 180 on flat. Not worrying too much about the fakie and riding backwards, because that's actually harder than the 180 itself, I'd say. So I'll show you the 180, just hop, and then not really trying to get out the fakie, just get. So I did the 180 itself, but I did not get out the fakie, which is riding backwards. I just jumped off. So you want to be able to do that before you start attempting to ride fakie and stuff. Just because it's a prerequisite, you need to be able to do that first. It's very helpful if you can do a full 180, and this is a huge tip now. For the riding fakie part, you want to be able to have your scooter completely level. So you want to be able to, so say you're starting this, well, I'll show you the camera. Say you're doing 180, you want to be able to do a full 180 degree turn, not less, not more either. Full 180 degree turn. And you want the wheel to be level. You don't want the scooter to be tilted this way or that way, because it makes it much harder to ride the fakie. It just makes it much harder because you're starting out of balance. That just makes it much harder. So yeah, try and land exact 180 degree turn and try and have it kind of level. Obviously I suggest when you're starting, trying to ride the fakie, well, starting 180s in general, don't ride too fast because you could hurt yourself and it's harder to get out of fakie. After you've got into fakie, you have to get out of fakie. That's step number 4. And there are 3 main ways. There's the pivot, there's the half cab, which is jumping 180 degree turn out of 180, out of fakie, sorry. And then there's the kind of the slider or the slide. So first the pivot, that's the easiest, but it's also the worst looking in most people's opinion. I can show you that. So basically you do the 180 and then you just lift up the front. Well, always when coming out of fakie, you'll want to turn the handlebars the way you're going out of fakie, because it gives you the momentum. Just hang on backwards like this, gives you the momentum, and pivot. pivot, you just lift up your front wheel and drag it round. If you've done that thing I said where you've turned the bars and you started going backwards, like turning, it makes it much easier to drag the bars round. As the pivot, the second version is the the second option is the half cab or the frontside 180 out. If you do a frontside 180, I recommend you do a frontside 180 out to fakie as well. So if you do a 180 one way and then spin back the same way, that's frowned upon. People think it looks ugly. You know, I think it can look good sometimes, but especially for beginners, when they do that, it normally means it's because they haven't spun like a full 180, so it's easier to go back the same way, and it doesn't look that good. It looks better if you do 180 one way and then carry on the same way to get out of fakie. So yeah, let's have a look at that. I'll show you the half cab. Again, getting that little pivot in before makes it easier. I'll try and show a more obvious pivot here, just so you know exactly what I'm on about. I did a big pivot there which brought me around like more of the way, but it's just to be obvious, to be very clear, to show you what I mean. The third way of getting out is the slider, so sliding out to fakie. It's probably the hardest way. It's very hard to do at high speeds and on grippy surfaces. It's easier if you have like a less grippy wheel on a less grippy surface because there's less friction. So the slider, your wheel will be touching the floor the whole time, but you take weight off the front of the bars and then you start to drag it round. I'll show you what that looks like and then I'll give you a few tips. Sorry my camera died, so yeah, I'll show you the slide out of fakie, front side. Hope you can see that. So that's the slider. Hi guys, so I hope the tutorial helped. If it did help, I'd appreciate a like, and if you want to see more, you should be sure to subscribe. And what else was I going to say? One final tip. And the final tip is, when you're going to do 180, even on flat, it's often helpful if you, say instead of riding straight like that, if you kind of turn slightly around in an arc, and then you hop the 180. If you see here, you can see me arcing round before I do my 180.